Hi, it's Neil Thomas here from Wedding Help NI. This is episode 72 of our podcast. We are in the Beach Lawns Hotel today, and I am with Anna from Skin by Anna. And I'm going to learn lots of things, Anna, because I don't have a clue. So you're going to educate me on skin and tell me exactly what I need to know. I suppose start off, how did you get into skincare? How did that become your job?
It's always been a thing that I wanted to do, to be honest, because I used to have a bad skin as a teenager. And back then, we didn't have this many options in terms of the treatments, in terms of the skincare. I remember being with my mum at the doctors all the time. And they never gave me anything that worked. And I think, I was trying to research things on my own, but it just wasn't possible back then. So
I suppose it's come on so much. I remember when I was a kid too, having spots and stuff, and you went to the doctor and it was like a white cream they give you. I suppose that was, but it's progressed so much now, is that?
Oh yeah, 100%. Back then, honestly, there was I'm originally from Poland, and we never really had anything. Even the doctors weren't even giving you creams or anything like that. So,
right, yeah.
So it wasn't even a thing. And you're really self-conscious. It really affects your self-confidence. And do you know what kids are like? Kids would laugh at you because your skin isn't great, and it was always something that I wanted to do to help people. Really, that was the thing. So I think that the passion kind of originated back then. And then, long story short, I did a degree in Poland in applied cosmetology. So we were learning about cosmetics. We're making them ourselves. We're learning about the skin. It was just so fascinating for me. And it was amazing.
What part of Poland do you say? What part of Poland?
South part of the Poland is not a very thirsty part.
Right.
But I moved here nearly 12 years ago.
Right.
So I've been trying to kind of dip in and out of the beauty business.
How did you find that moving from? I'm just interested as a person from. So you're from southern Poland, is that right?
Yeah.
And then how did you find that to here?
It was hard. It was really hard whenever I had my life kind of built in Poland, but my family has been living here at the time, so I wanted to be closer to family. But it was a tough change, but. No, I fit in really well.
And you came here and then you were working in beauty, is that right? So here you were working in beauty?
I worked in different settings. I worked in a spa originally because it was all about well-being, mindfulness, etc. But it wasn't really what I wanted. I wanted to focus more on results and helping individual people rather than keeping seeing people for massage treatments from time to time, because it was a big spa I used to work in. So that's where I started working in clinics and more learning, more education over the years. And I loved it. It was helping people for a very long time and with different skin conditions. And it's a very rewarding job. It's really rewarding. So,
and I suppose tell us a bit about that, because we've really, I think everybody's become a lot more educated in their skin, where they look after their skin a lot better now and stuff. Tell us about that, that process and stuff, or how you've seen it as well. So using the right products and stuff as well.
It's very important. There's a lot behind it, but we have a different products or let's say from Boots, Superdrug, like drugstore ranges, and they're never going to be as effective as more of a medical grade skincare or cosmeceutical. People call it different names, but those products will be much more advanced. They have a lot of science behind them and papers to prove that they actually work. So it's two completely different ballgames, and a lot of people try different products for a long period of the time, waste a lot of money, and it's just very confusing. It's a huge market out there, but people don't really know what to do. No one really advises them. They follow trends. They follow TikTok. There's a TikTok shops as well. So whatever influencers are using, people go and try those things, but they don't always end up very well.
And that can be very bad too. Maybe even, not knowing what you're putting on your skin. If it's a wrong product, that's probably bad to do that too, isn't it?
That happens quite a lot actually, and people can aggravate certain skin conditions like breakouts, acne, for example. That's one of the most common ones. I can see it even in adults very often, not just teenagers, adults. And when people are using the wrong skincare, like you said, people can impair compromise their skin barrier. And this is something that is the key to everything. Healthy skin barrier means that you can have different treatments, and this is like a first line of defense on your skin. It's something that we don't really see, but you can cause a lot of damage to the barrier over the time when you're using the wrong products.
Especially if you're buying them products maybe from like social media or something, and there's no real proof, there's no person, it's really somebody selling something. There's no
advice.
No advice in that, and the advice is important as well to make sure that the product's right for you, isn't that right?
Every person is different. Every skin is different, so it has to be personalized to the specific client. There's no one size fits all. It doesn't happen. You have to have your skincare personalized to your skin, to your needs, whatever your skin needs at the time. And your skin can change over the time as well. It's very common for women around maybe the menopause time. Skin can completely change overnight, and women just wake up saying, "Oh my God, like I don't know what happened. My products have caused me reaction overnight, and what happened?" And there's a lot of things that influence things like that, like your diet, your hormonal changes in the body, your lifestyle, sun exposure. There's a lot of different things we need to take into consideration. So it's not just what you put on your skin, but you need to look into all of those things. The basic hygiene, even cleansing your skin and how people use their products. Honestly, small changes can make a massive difference to people's skin. And people don't really realize this, and that's why they come in for consultation. So this is why I provide complimentary consultations to all the treatments, because often people book a treatment that they think might be right for them, but upon seeing their skin, I'm like, right, I can't do this treatment on you. It's for your own good. I don't want to make your skin any worse than it is at the minute.
So that's really important as well. That consultation, that seems really important, that you're going along to that and you're actually finding the information. You're being advised rather than maybe going online and saying, "I'll take this, I'll give it a go myself," and the results just aren't there.
Exactly. That's what it is. And whatever it can be bought online by us, because advertisement, So like I said, you can see things on TikTok shops or anywhere online. Oh, this product is new. It's amazing. People buy it. And they waste a lot of money because a lot of products are not that cheap. And people just buy it and waste it, use it for 2 days, and then goes to the bin, And I've seen it quite a lot. People spending quite a lot of money for higher brands like, I don't know, L'Oreal, Estee Lauder, things like that, you know. And those products, like I said, are not cheap, and people buy them, and the products are just not doing what they want from the product. So they need something more personalized.
In terms of a bride or even grooms, because we were chatting, you were saying as well, this is becoming, massive too with males as well. You have a lot of male clients that are coming.
Do. It's amazing.
So what sort of routine should they be doing, or even if it's not building up to the wedding, but what sort of routine should you be doing daily before even maybe bringing it on to a wedding? What sort of routine or what advice would you give them?
I like very simple routines. I don't like overcomplicating things for people, because this is what I like myself as well. People struggle to follow very complicated routines, and I know they would get that kind of advice from some people, to use a 10-step skin routine in the morning, because no one has time for it. No one has time or patience. People have kids, people have lives, people go to work, and they want something relatively quick. So cleansing your skin in the morning, that's very important. Cleanser for a man, let's say cleanser, moisturizer, and some sunscreen, good quality sunscreen. Because the standard ones from the drugstores, they are not really good, and they can irritate the skin very often. But for the man, even a simple routine like that can really improve the skin over the time. You can add on a serum or some active product as well, something with a little bit of acids that will exfoliate your skin during the week, let's say like 2-3 times a week, or stimulate production of the new cells by your body. Because when we get older, everything slows down, and activeness of your skin making new cells, it slows down as well. Exactly. So a lot of people want more of a natural approach to regeneration, so that's called regenerative medicine. So that's where active products come from. So like I said, very simple routines, and maybe a treatment once every month, once every 6-8 weeks, something like that, for a standard for a standard person. Like everyone's different. Some people like coming in for facials once a month.
Yeah.
And some people like having them even maybe longer, like 6 to 8 weeks or something. So it depends on the person. You don't have to have anything overly complicated or aggressive done on your skin, but it's just a bit of a stimulation to maintain a youthful, more younger looking skin.
For somebody like me and Peter, who's never I don't know, Peter, maybe you have if you ever I've never had a facial, and Peter's what steps how do we go about that? So if we were, would we be coming maybe every couple of months, or what would be the process for us, for any male listening to this podcast thinking, my goodness, how do I go about that, or what's the...
Well, like I said, simple products, good cleanser, good moisturizer, and a sunscreen. For our skin types, good sunscreen is very important.
Right.
UV rays destroy your skin cells and destroy your collagen, your elastin, so that causes premature aging. But our skin types burn very easily in the sun, so you need something to protect your skin fully from this. And a lot of people have rosacea actually as well. So this is a condition when your skin is red, inflamed looking. There's saying about people having rosy cheeks here, but it's not really the case. Usually it's early signs of rosacea. Right. So that's a condition that's with us for life, but it can be managed under the control. So like I said, a very simple routine in terms of the products, and then maybe a treatment even once every, 2-3 months. Yeah. If you want it, just depends what the goals are. Yeah. That's what it's all dependent. If it's like a regular maintenance, you come in once every 2-3 months. Okay. Yeah. If you're looking to treat a certain condition like breakouts, rosacea, or pigmentation, it depends on the person, honestly. It just depends on the skin type. Yeah. If you say, right, okay, I want to focus on, improving the pigmentation because I have some freckles, which is pigmentation, age spots, for instance. There's a different treatments for it. So that's why the consultation is so important. You need to...
And the person, you're learning about the person.
Exactly. Listen, there are people who would be concerned about one freckle on their face, and they need a different treatment for it. Yeah. If they want to focus on removing this, I would say, right, okay, let's do such and such procedure, like peels or microneedling or maybe both. So it just depends on the person, really, and the outcome that you would like to achieve after.
Yeah. For a bridal prep, how far in advance, if a bride's getting her skincare, she wants to look the best on her wedding day, what would be the process starting from the start? How far in advance should she be calling you to start that process, to get ready for the big day?
That really depends as well on what the bride would like to change, improve in her skin. I have brides coming into me a year in advance before their wedding, and this is a perfect time to start anything. So we will introduce a new skincare products. We will start some corrective treatments. So let's say if I have a bride who has issues with acne breakouts, honestly, as long before the wedding as possible, because that takes time. That just takes time, and there's no way of speeding things up, unfortunately. So if the bride would need some corrective treatments for, let's say, like I said, acne or rosacea, 6 to 12 months before the wedding.
That's quite a long time as well, isn't it?
Ideally, because that will help the bride and myself as well to avoid the stress. Yeah. Okay, and the stress is a massive factor that can trigger what happens with the skin. Yeah. If you're stressed a lot, that will cause production of the cortisol in your body quite a lot, and that means the skin will produce a lot more sebum oil, essentially, and that will lead to more breakouts. There's so much behind it, so honestly, it just depends what the bride wants to focus on. If someone has a good skin and just want to focus on keep it in nice condition, nice and hydrated, nice and calm, probably 6 months will be fine for this, or even 6 to 3 months, something like that. They'll be absolutely fine. But it just depends. If we need corrective treatments on the skin, then as soon as possible, really.
And would this complement them with the makeup artists and stuff then? What would your advice then be?
Absolutely. Like skin is the canvas for everything. So the brides focus a lot on the makeup and the hair, but they don't really think about their skin as much. So the makeup can only do so much, to be honest. And if the bride would like to feel a little bit more confident and have a nice glowing skin, the treatments are the way forward. I do something called red carpet treatment as well, which is a facial that I would recommend on the wedding week.
Right.
Even it can be done even a day before the wedding, and it's absolutely safe to be done this early. There's nothing aggressive involved in this treatment. Skin just is absolutely glowing afterwards. Right. Treatment gives the bride a temporary tightening and lifting effect as well. And skin just looks absolutely glowing. So
I suppose that means then you're not having to use as much makeup and stuff, and it can be a lot more natural as well.
It is.
Am I right in saying that? I think I'm right saying that.
That is very true. That is very true. And the makeup just looks flawless. It just looks flawless, and the bride just feels more confident as well. Like, it is very important. A couple of weeks ago, actually, I seen one of the posts on Wedding Help, and God bless this girl. She messaged anonymously saying that she feels too ugly to get married, and honestly, my heart was just broken for her. My heart was just broken for her, and I just really wanted to help, because honestly, even a few treatments or even a one treatment, that wedding facial beforehand, can make you feel so much more confident and overall happier as well, because there's obviously a lot of stress leading to the wedding. So
I think because you're going to have photographers, you're going to have videographers, content creators.
You're in a centre of attention.
It really is, and it's a lot of pressure too. And 100%. You want to feel that confidence on your wedding day. So it's something that you should do, just to build that confidence in yourself as well.
Absolutely, and the brides just compare themselves to other people as well, and they just want to look perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. If you want to improve things, you can only look better and feel better, and that's what we should focus on, not the perfection. And I really try to help people with that, and honestly, I've seen a massive improvement with so many of my clients since I've opened the business, which is only like a year and a half ago.
How have you found that process, opening your own business and stuff, and how have you found that as a
challenging, but I loved every minute of it, and it keeps getting so much better, and I'm very, very happy. Very happy. I just like helping people. Helping people, honestly. This was always the main goal, and that's why I always wanted to open my own business, and I finally did that. So
it's such an achievement to put that together as well, so it is, and open your own premises, because there's so much to it. You then become your own admin. You become everything. Everything becomes you. Like, so it does.
Yes. So it's not on. I'm very good at my own job and doing treatments, but a lot comes with it. Being a social media person, being your admin, bookkeeping, and things.
How have you found that, wearing all our caps and becoming you're now a social media manager, you're an administrator? How have you found all that?
Well, it's still work under construction. Let's say it's hard, but slowly getting there. Getting there.
And of course, is it Lisburn Road? Is that right? No,
Lisburn Road.
Lisburn Road. Lisburn Road. How does people go about making bookings and stuff as well?
Just go online to the pages. So I don't have a website, but mostly clients contact me for Instagram or Facebook. So that's mostly the websites that people would message. But ideally, just booking a consultation. To be honest, that's the easiest way forward, rather than booking in the treatment.
The best thing as well with a bride, book that consultation. Find out what your goal is, where you want to be, and then work towards it. Would that be right in saying?
That's it. Honestly, it's just to even get a rough idea, right? Okay, I think that this is what my skin looks like, but you tell me what you think. And sometimes what people see is not really what actually need done, if that makes sense. Because like I said, people book wrong treatments, for instance, and then we change it on the day. So it's good just to come in for advice. What would be good for me?
Probably think they need more as well, and sometimes you don't. So people probably think, I need this, I need this, I need this, and it's good just to get that advice and just go, well, no, I think this would be the right thing. You don't need as much as what you think you do as well.
That's true. Sometimes simple is less, basically. So, and it is the trends. Honestly, it is just the trends. People follow whatever is on Instagram and TikToks, seeing other people, influencers doing different treatments, different things, and they want the same thing, but their outcome is going to be completely different. Everyone's individual person, and they have completely different skins and different needs, different lifestyles, like I said, different nutrition. There's a lot more behind it. So people don't know the things that might even trigger their skin in a certain way. That's why they come in to learn these things. It's a lot of information.
And do you help people with that as well? Because you've said a few times as well about diet and how you eat and stuff. So you help that whole process and advising that as well. So it's so much more than just having a facial or you're getting so much advice, and that's really important. The advice you're getting, I think, we
work on all aspects. It's not honestly just come in and okay, you do facial and you be fine. It's not that. Like, I'm a qualified personal trainer as well, so I'm all about health and well-being.
So you really know that background, and that's really important as well to know that.
The diet is very, very important, and a lot of things I learned by myself, really, what are the triggers, but it's a constant learning in terms of skin treatments, aesthetics in general. It's constantly progressing. It's constantly progressing. So we need to be on top of knowing what things work, what doesn't, what are the new things that skin needs, or how to improve certain things as well. So it's evolving. It is evolving all the time. But yes, the diet is extremely important. How people feed themselves.
How have you found the Wedding Help platform for your business? Have you found it good for your business?
Amazing. Honestly, so many brides message and bring their partners together, and they have a little dates together, coming in for the treatments. Both of them. I even have one family where six people, so 3 different couples, and they come in for treatments all the time, just different days. But
well, if work colleagues better maybe.
I'll get you sorted. But it's really fantastic.
Well.
Men are more open to these things than women look after themselves a lot, but men are a little bit more curious about those things as well. And whenever they see a little bit progress, they're more confident as well and more happy. So
I suppose it's that nervous thing for a man as well. They maybe go and to have facial and stuff. Do you find that they're a bit more, oh God, I don't know, if this is what,
men don't think it's maybe the most masculine thing to do. That's why they're a little bit apprehensive, but honestly, it's for everyone. It is for everyone. And we all have our own struggles, and some men would have things like, I don't know, even the breakouts. Even on the back, I do back treatments as well. And people don't know that you can even do something about stuff like that. So it's good to target those things. If you have any personal struggles with it, it's best just to come in and get an advice.
Brilliant. And it's all Skin by Anna, isn't that right? So everything's Skin by Anna. You'll find it on Instagram, Facebook.
Yes.
And on, of course, Wedding Help as well.
Yes, that's true.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Anna. I think we've got lots of information, and I promise I'm going to come in for a treatment and I'm going to give it a try.
You will have to come in for
one. And Peter's going to come along and film it, I'm sure. So yes, just for badness. So thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you so much for today. And yes, looking forward to meeting everyone.
Brilliant. Thank you. And bye for now.